Hi everyone, it's Marcy from Stampin' with Marcy, and today I am here to share a quick little tip with you on how to turn your square framelits into a rectangle. When I saw this cute little glassine bag on the flyer for the stamp sets that are on sale for 25% off this month, I knew I had to recreate it because it was just so darn cute. So I am going to share with you how I turned this square into this rectangle. It's not a new trick or anything like that. If you're new to stamping, you may not know how to do it. If you've been stamping a while, it's something you may have forgotten all about, and today I'd like to reintroduce you to it. So here we go. Okay, I've got my big shot set up here, and I'm going to be taking my second largest framelit here, and my piece of paper is Soft Sky, and it is cut to 2 1/4 by 3 1/4. So the trick is so that it does not cut through at the very end. To make your square, you hang your framelit over your edge just slightly when you're making your sandwich on your big shot, like that. And that way, when there's no pressure going down on it, it's not going to cut through. So you crank it through, then come back. And as you can see, we've got the starting of the rectangle. It's only cut part way through. So now, I grab my scissors. I'm going to just snip off this extra little piece here. And I'm now going to line up, flip it over, line it up on the back side so you can see to make sure that you're lined up straight, because if you go off slightly, you're not going to have a nice rectangle. So just take your time, line it up, flip it over, and do the exact same thing. Put your top plate back on and crank it through. And there we now have our rectangle. Just like that. Now, get this out of the way. And to show you how I recreated the rest of the bag, I put an insert into my bag that has the stamped flower on the bottom and a little bling, because of course I like my bling, as well as I added some bling to the top of my bag on the flowers. So let me just move that down so you can see a little bit better. So because this glassine bag is fairly thin material, I have put an insert paper, just a piece of scratch paper, inside my bag so that the ink does not transfer through to the back of the bag. So I just kind of guesstimated whereabouts I wanted my front piece to go, my long rectangle. I want it part way down, so I stamped 1, 2, add some leaves. Now the colors I'm using are cherry cobbler and garden green and soft suede. Okay, and then you just pull that out, and as you can see, it does not transfer to the back of your bag. Set that aside while I stamp my leaves. On my tag here. My sentiment. Now you can switch out sentiments for whatever you want, but I stuck with what the concept artist at Stampin' Up! Had already done. Okay, and then a little bit of fast fuse, because you don't want this going anywhere. Now for my insert, my paper is 4 inches by 5 1/4, and I have stamped a cherry cobbler flower, the bottom corner, just so that it coordinates and you can see it then through the bag. And I've also done a second square. I've done a smaller square for this one, and I'm going to use it as the tab on the top of my little insert. So I'm just going to fold it in half, use my bone folder, a little bit of fast fuse again, stick it to the top, and then I have one of these little cute bow paper clips. And there you have it. Your cute little glassine bag. There you go. I hope you enjoyed today's tip, and I'll be back again with another tip for you. Thanks for coming by.